Welcome back to this Financial Literacy Corner. I actually wanted to talk to you in regards to the Canton Network this time because Canton Network is making some major flipping moves. Not only is Canton Network a part of the DTCC directly, but as well, they literally have over 700 validators. I mean, 700 validators on them, ranging from ChatGTP to a couple of Franklin Templeton, also the Benji Funds, Epileptic, TRM. I mean, a lot of individuals have linked up with Canton Network. Also, remember the DTCC does about, what was it, 3.4, yeah, 3.4 quadrillion dollars annually. So with the DTCC utilizing Canton Network, and Canton is expected to tokenize over $100 trillion worth of assets. They've already tokenized over $6 trillion worth of assets. You can easily go on to Canton's website and you can see this information for yourself. You can also see, like I was saying, all of the different validators that Canton has on their network, and also look at the use case as well too, because this is institutional grade. So, not financial advice, of course, but just stating, would you want to possibly get in on that, especially if it's at a low price? I mean, because if it's like, let's say, 14, 15 cents to $1, so you can dollar cost average and then start stacking. But if they have over 700 validators, they are literally the DTCC's platform. I'm gonna let you do deductive logic reasoning from that and look into the information to see how it's gonna benefit you in your life. I know how it would benefit myself as governance token voting rights to see how things are going and everything else. So, because you know what they say, you got to have, actually, it's not you know what they say. I have to shout out to DeFi King for making this statement. You gotta have the coins to play the game. If you don't have the coins, you can't play the game. So, in order for you to play in this new financial game that's coming about, of which a bunch of stuff is going to be implemented as for what all these institutions are saying and everything else like that, by the end of 2026, we're really going to be seeing some network usage because they're amping up, especially like, I know I said Canton, but especially like with Metallica's ecosystem, linking up with all of those credit unions, and they're actually ahead of the vast majority of the banks as it is now. This stuff's getting ready to amp up. And for those that are invested, those with eyes to see, congratulations. You are making yourself situated for the future versus being behind, because there is going to be a rift. They're already attempting to take out that middle section or middle class. So there's only going to be two sides of a fence left. What side of the fence are you going to be on is what you need to ask yourself. And also remember this one key thing here of what I cannot stress enough. If you have children currently, and or if you're planning on having children, remember, they're the ones that's going to inherit this digital economy. They're the ones that's going to inherit what's coming forward. Set them up for success. Set them up so that way they have a way of actually making it in this economy that we're coming into. At least do something different, because if it wasn't done for you, you have the opportunity to do this for your offspring. And me, how I am in regards to when it comes to children and everything else, even for myself, not putting my information out there and everything else, but I'm not investing for myself. I'm investing for my children's future. Because once I'm no longer here and everything else like that, they're the ones that's going to take on the lineage. So the least of what I can do is set them up for financial success and not have them go into a repetitive loop like how other individuals are doing, and set them up for failure because they're not wanting to be proactive. Be proactive. Invest. Not financial advice to you. Most definitely just financial literacy, but just saying, if not for yourself, do it for your offspring, since they're the ones that's going to inherit. And then in the end, by you investing in them and making sure that they're set, when something happens to you, you're taken care of. Factor that in. Anyway, thanks for coming to my financial literacy corner. Y'all take care.